Blissey is the best support inside of Pokemon Unite. So today I'll break down everything you need to know about Blissey, ranging for its moves, builds, items, emblems, and some extra tips for you at the end. Before we get started, I'd like to mention that I do polls in my community tab for you to vote for the next Pokemon to be covered in this guide series. So if you'd like your favourite Pokemon to be next, comment your Pokemon below. Starting off with the moveset of Blissey while levelling up, first of which being the ability of course, and that is Natural Cure. This ability will cure any status condition that Chansey or Blissey has every 10 seconds. Whether or not Blissey has a status condition is not taken into account. Blissey's boosted attack is its main form of damage. This charges for 6 seconds over time and does increased damage. And the first of Blissey's selectable moves is Pound. Pound is a great securing move that you need to be using to secure farm for your team. It does high damage in the designated direction and will decrease the movement speed for the target of 40%. The other starting move is Heal Pulse, which heals you and a targeted ally every 0.5 seconds for a total of 2 seconds. The moves Blissey learns when it first evolves is Soft Boiled and Safeguard. Soft Boiled is a healing move that heals you and an ally every second for 2 seconds, along with a big burst of healing at the start. You can keep a maximum of 2 uses in reserve of this move, along with a 2-second cooldown between the uses of this move. And Safeguard cleanses the user and the targeted ally of any status conditions and effects, along with a granted shield that makes them unstoppable for 4 seconds. Unstoppable basically meaning that they cannot be stunned in any form besides maybe Slowbro Unite and that kind of category of move. The next moves at level 6 are Egg Bomb and Helping Hand. Egg Bomb is a damaging throwable move that does damage to anyone in the radius and knocks them up. This move has great synergy with Soft Boiled, combining the reserve uses into 4 and changing their singular cooldown from 9 and 12 seconds to reducing them to just 5 seconds for each reserve use of the move. Helping Hand will boost the move speed and attack speed for anyone inside the radius by 30% for 4 seconds, and all basic attacks become boosted for this time period. Before talking about the Unite move, here are the bonuses for the upgraded moves. Soft Boiled gains an extra reserve use. Safeguard strengthens the value of the shield. Egg Bomb decreases the move speed by 40% for 2 seconds, and Helping Hand increases the buff to 45%. Now for the Unite move, which for Blissey is called Bliss Assistance. Blissey becomes unstoppable and dashes towards the targeted ally and grants them 20% attack and special attack buffs for 6 seconds and a 6-second shield. While Blissey dashes, any enemies caught in the dash will be knocked up and damaged, along with more damage when Blissey reaches the target. The buffs that Blissey receives are 30% move speed, 30% cooldown reduction, and a 20% max HP shield. For Blissey's items, most of the moves that Blissey uses scales their damage almost entirely from the special attack stat, and so stacking with special attack specs are brilliant with this Pokemon to give you more damage, more healing, and a bigger shield. The bigger shield of which being with the Aeos Cookie that will increase your maximum HP. Other great items include XP Share to help your lane ally reach their important levels, along with Resonant Guard, Wise Glasses, Buddy Barrier, Aeos Cookie, and Energy Amplifier. There are 2 main builds for Blissey right now, that being the Egg build and the Safeguard build. The Egg build is way more popular currently, and so I would recommend definitely using that one at the moment to keep your team healthy. The emblems that Blissey runs are quite unique, with 6 green and 6 black being the ideal build, to ensure you get your cooldowns faster and therefore more healing for your team. Before I get into the tips, I'd like to ask that you consider subscribing to this channel. My goal in these videos is to help people learn and understand this game, and with more subscribers it will help my videos reach more people. Now getting into the actual tips to help you win more games as Blissey. The first tip I can recommend you is to not always use all of your heals at once. Because Soft Boiled heals 3 different times, you'll get more heals if you just wait. Of course, if your ally is about to die, use them faster for more healing quickly. The second tip is to use your Safeguard after something has happened. It is best to think of Safeguard as a cleanse or a full heal for you and an ally, as mistiming the move could lead it to being useless. So wait a second before removing those effects. The next tip can be crucial to you winning your team fights, and that is to remove enemy shields with Egg Bomb. What I mean by this is that many Pokemon such as Dragonite's Multiscale and Espeon's Magic Bounce will protect them from one instance of a stun. So use your egg to remove their protection from your allies' stuns, which could be the difference between life and death. A big mistake that people make when using their Unite move is using it when an ally is about to die. Instead, prioritize using the move to boost their attack and prevent them from taking a lot of damage right before they will, rather than after. The final tip that you must remember is that Blissey's Unite does a surprising amount of damage. It is sometimes more useful to secure a Quasar and more recently Zapdos by aligning your objective in the path to your ally that you are targeting to get those secures. That is it for today. If you'd like to know more, I have guides for plenty of other Pokemon on my channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.